Yo, what's going on, fam? Turn that hat around. What's going on, fam? How y'all doing? Let's go. It is 5:01 in the morning, Monday morning, June 9th. Let's go. Let's go. Put some ones in the chat if you hear my frequency in the background. We're going to play this as everybody get in here. Y'all better buckle up today. It's going to be a good one today. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be more educational, less emotional. I done got my legs in today. Ew, these thighs feeling good. I wore Chuck Taylors in the gym today. Let's go. I hope y'all feeling amazing. I hope y'all had an amazing weekend. Y'all put y'all cities in the chat so I can show your city some love. Put your city in the chat so I can show your city some love. Let's go. Let me get this set up. Oh yeah, we're finna go live on platforms right now. Let's go. We got Sugarland. We got Denver. Come on now, Toronto. Come on, Alberta. Let's go, Alberta. Let's go, Alberta. I'm going to name this live over here, Day Trader's Mindset. Let's go. Turn the camera around so you can still see. What's happening? Make sure y'all click that thumbs up as y'all come into the room. I see we only got but 29 individuals that click the thumb up. Y'all should be ashamed of y'all damn self on this Monday morning. Let's go. Let's go, beautiful people. How you doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? How your cousins doing? Jacksonville, North Kakalaki. What's happening? Toronto. What's happening? Houston. What's happening, Nino? What's poppin'? Pennsylvania. Charlotte, Davenport, Phoenix. Let's go. Texas in the house. Texas is in the house. Keep you too funny. Yo, do y'all understand? Yo, Pottstown, what's poppin'? Pottstown? Do you guys understand like how, what up, Orlando? Where the heat and the humidity lives. Yes. Do you guys understand like what type of world we living in right now? Let me cut the music down a little bit. Do you guys understand the world that we're living in right now? I hope you guys understand the world that we're living in right now. We're living in a world where I just watched a video talking about how ChatGPT was asked a math question in its actual creating phase. Put some ones in the chat if you've heard of this story. ChatGPT was asked a math question by the creators of ChatGPT, the owners, the tech guys. ChatGPT could not figure out the answer, so the instructor kept asking different questions that confused it. Asked GPT to shut down, and ChatGPT rewrote its code, copy-paste them into a whole nother folder, a whole nother system, and then shut down. Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard of that story. Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard of that story. Yeah? Let's go. Let's go. Put a 2 in the chat if you've never heard of that. Put a 3 in the chat if you don't even know how to use, the beginning to use ChatGPT. Come on out. So let me repeat that for those who didn't hear it, for the individuals that is in this live right now. Yo, TikTok, we live on YouTube. We streaming on YouTube right now. So if you want a better view, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, beautiful people. Tap that screen over here on TikTok. Do you guys understand? Do you guys understand what I just told you? We're living in a world where you're having several artificial intelligence being pushed out into society. So when I come on here today and I start saying, yo, this past weekend, I finished reading about the big, beautiful bill. Imagine, I had the audio on. I finished listening to the big, beautiful bill, trying to figure out the do's, the don'ts, what I like and what I don't like, what I'm willing to fight about, what I'm not willing to fight about, what I'm willing to speak on, what I'm willing to post about. Like a lot of individuals and influencers, they don't even go through the due diligence to literally go through something before they start commenting and forming an opinion on something. So imagine ChatGPT has over 123 million users on a daily basis, meaning 123 million individuals are getting on it and literally asking questions. Put some 8s in the chat if you understand what that means. And let me repeat this. 123 million individuals on a daily basis go into ChatGPT app and ask questions, ask thoughts, have it create things, formulate things, structure things, from slide decks to emails to response letters to legal to health to everything. We are building it. And people still play with it like it's a toy. Y'all still play with it like it's Google Translator. I'm just giving you guys raw numbers that I found out this weekend. This is raw numbers that I found out this weekend. Not only has ChatGPT taken over the informational space, and let me tell you what I mean by that. I remember when you used to have to go to, I'll give you guys a scenario. I'll give you guys a real deal scenario. Who remembers when I got on here maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I told y'all I just received a letter from the Nevada Labor Department about a complaint from a salesman who just got started but didn't know that we were going to fine them if they came to work late. We were going to fine them if they did not abide to dress code. We was going to fine them. Then y'all remember when I told y'all that, right? Y'all remember when I told y'all that? Put some ones in the chat if you remember when I told you that story. So we were told by the actual individual who filed the complaint, that sent us the letter, that we needed to file a legal letter and submit it back to them in a response. And then they gave us recommended individuals, legal institutes, to call to give them the scenario to pay them to write the letter. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? Put some fire in the chat if y'all understand what I'm telling y'all right now. So what we end up doing, I call my homie up, that's literally almost married to ChatGPT. I call my homie up. I say, listen, these motherfuckers over here trying to get me to spend $1,500 on a legal letter from a lawyer to respond from a labor complaint from a lazy motherfucker. Listen, these are the mall rules. These are not even my rules. These are the mall rules. If your business opens late, the mall fines you. So if we get a fine, you get a fine, because it's not my reason, not my responsibility why it's late, why you late. You're late, you get the fine. Isn't that fair? On top of that, she was complaining that the fines will come out of the wages. The fine does not come from wages. The fine comes from the bonuses. So we literally cooked up a letter from ChatGPT. I submitted that letter, and the response from the Nevada Labor Department, the response: thank you so much for your rapid response and professional response. I have read it. I have understand. Thank you for making it very clear to us, the Nevada Labor Department and the Commissioner of Nevada, that the fines and penalties from employees are not coming from wages, because it is against the law here in Nevada to fine from wages earned. So from here, this complaint will be closed. Thank you. If there's any other future fines or disciplinary things, please take notes, keep paperwork, submit them if it's coming from the wages. This is the power of ChatGPT, just to let you guys know. The power of ChatGPT. Response like this. What it would normally take someone 3-4 days to pretty much brainstorm is doing it in seconds. So why do I tell you guys that this? Because ChatGPT is just one institute of AI. You have several actual forms of AI. Put a 2 in the chat if you thought AI was just one thing. Put a 2 in the chat if you thought AI was literally just one thing. I gotta make sure I stay in the camera over here. I gotta make sure I stay in the camera over here. My bad, TikTok. I forgot I was on live on my phone, and TikTok only see my shoulder over here. What a horrible influencer. What a horrible influencer. Have you guys ever heard of agentic AI? Put a 1 in the chat if you've never heard of agentic AI. Put a 1 in the chat if you never heard about it. My bad, TikTok. My bad. Agentic AI. There we go. Put the 1s in the chat. I want to see where we at, because y'all my people. Y'all family. So when I get on here and I do a mindset, it's like me talking to my family right now. You understand that? You understand that? This is why. So I'm putting the family on game right now. I'm putting the family on game. So when you start talking about agentic AI is service-related AI, artificial intelligence. Meaning, you can go on there and say, I would like to create a post for my holistic business, and I want it to represent something that helps with blood pressure, diabetes, something also that helps with sciatic nerve, some of the most common ailments that most people struggle with. Agentic AI will go into its actual space, gather all the proper information that I just requested, formulate it into a document post, whether I want it on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. AI will decide which platform that I have already, that is already close to being on the For You page, being on your algorithm feed. It will find the algorithm that is the most close for you to be there, post it there, generate feedback immediately, grab which snip in the video, 1 minute or 3 minute or 30-second video clip that it creates. It'll find which segment in the video that has the most interaction from people, whether they liked it, whether they followed, whether they shared it at that particular moment. Take that clip, formulate it, put it over there on Facebook ads, go into your bank account, down, like literally pay for the ad space, boost it, and then send you back data in like 3-4 hours, 5 hours, even sometimes 2-3 days. You can formulate it however you like it. That's agentic AI. That is like service. That is like your own Alfred. Agentic AI. It's like having your Alfred. It's like the Alfred to Batman. Do y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? It's like the Alfred to Batman. Do you know what that means? That means AI is not going to take your jobs. People using AI is about to take your jobs. Let me say that again. AI is not here to take your jobs. People using AI is here to take your job. So when I tell you there's over 120 plus million people using these things on a daily basis, and people are still playing with them like they're toys, when you yourself know damn well you need to start literally prioritizing the information that you're putting into your brain on how to formulate questions, how to formulate documents, how to formulate information into the AI system because the AI system is moving at a rapid pace. And you know what that means? You know why I tell you this? Because I remember when you had, like, if you wanted personal health information, you had to go to a doctor for that. You wanted legal information, you had to go to an attorney for that. You wanted some holistic healing information, you had to find holistic practitioners for that. So what that means is the AI sector of agentic AI, artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, artificial super intelligence, artificial quantum intelligence. Do you guys understand like where it's going? And we're going to get into it. Imagine that literally takes information to become zero value to humans. Do you understand what I just told y'all? Because a lot of you guys, nurses, doctors, attorneys, y'all been to school, y'all got certified, y'all had to do all of this and that to be able to get that certification, to get paid what you're getting paid. And me personally, if I needed to use your service, I have to come pay your fee, consultation fee. AI is doing that now. So that takes information from a smart individual who likes to move in a smart way to move differently now to avoid the old setup, the old fences, the old traps, the old, let me hit you for $100 and then we'll figure out what's going on with you. Let me hit your insurance for $500 before we find out what's going on. Let me hit your insurance right when you walk in the door. Let me get all your information. You avoid all of the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour waits. You avoid the response that takes sometimes 2-3 days, 4 to 5 business days. Do you guys understand? Put a 2 in the chat if you understand artificial general intelligence. Put a 2 in the chat if you do not understand artificial general intelligence. I just told you what agentic AI is. Agentic AI is a servant. It is an artificial intelligent servant. General artificial intelligence is exactly as smart as a human's brain and will evolve faster than a human's brain. Let me tell y'all, this shit is real. Artificial general intelligence is already here. Artificial general intelligence is already here. Do you understand what I'm saying, beautiful people? Meaning AI that is capable of operating in an environment as a human. Do you understand? And if you don't believe me, go just look. You can go when you get off of this live stream, go look it up. Go look it up. How many artificial and general intelligence robotic humanoids that are already there that are literally able to do everything. I was just researching like, bro, this shit is like, it's crazy. Somebody type right now in the chat, an industry that you think robots are not already doing. I asked a friend yesterday, and he said roofing. I got a homeboy out there he's in I can't think where he's at. He's in Georgia somewhere. He's somewhere in Georgia. About a couple hours from Atlanta, 2-3 hours from Atlanta. Starts with an S. I can't think of it. But I talked to him. He was like, bro, we ain't got no robots doing roofing because I still got people up there. You go Google roofing robots. Go Google roofing robots. If you Google roofing robots, they already got a robot. Not only that, Savannah. That's right, Denar. He's in Savannah. That's right. I thank you, Denar. You so funny. Thank you, Denar. Mrs. Gomez. They already got an AI robot that can get on top of a roof, sink itself in, remove shingles on the way down, and place shingles on the way back up. And it'll go down a roof, up a roof, 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 then head to the other side. You can formulate the graphs of the roof from a drone. Do you understand what I'm telling you right now, Denara? The individual took a drone, flew it over the roof, took a picture of the top of the roof, blimp view, got the parameters of the roof, put it into the 3D printing AI machine, and the AI roofing robot just said, to the other side, like a printing press. That's a roofer. You know how many roofers out here right now? Imagine the landscapers. Imagine the landscapers. It's over. Imagine the window cleaners. It's over. Imagine basic maintenance. It's over. So this is why it's important, because when you start getting into like super AI is like 10,000 more advanced than the human body, the human brain, I mean, 10,000. So imagine you got basic AI, which is what we're just learning about, because ChatGPT is not basic AI. You got Siri, Alexa, and like this is how they so slowly implementing them into the system. And you know what I said about 5 years ago when Alexa and all of them came out? The only reason why I've never had Alexa, I said what Alexa does, it teaches your kids the wrong thing well. And people say, what do you mean by that? Because Alexa and Siri and all of them, it teaches your children not to have manners or speak in an obedient tone to adults, because they get used to telling Siri, hey Siri, play me that song. Hey Siri, put this on. Yo Siri, do this. Alexa, do this. Alexa, give me this. And then they look at the mom and be like, I want some milk. Give me some milk.
I couldn't find that in your Apple Music library.
Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Let's get your ass out of here. Get out of here. You hear AI right now? You hear Siri? You hear this bitch? She almost scared me right now, Lenora. I'm like, this bitch, they own me. That's you see, my black ass can't even get away from the basic AI. You see? Imagine she came on, sorry, your sexual demands have already been met 5 times already. Bitch, don't be putting me on blast right now. We on live stream. They don't know. She's snitching. Shh, be quiet. Oh, that's basic AI. Agentic AI is going to be servant related, meaning it's going to take the service industry by storm. And people are literally so distracted right now. Like with me, I'm distracted. Polly want a cracker, Barack. We need oral. Let me stop. Ed, why you got me going? Let me calm down. Let me give you guys some more crazy things that I found out this past weekend. Did you know they have quantum computers now? Put a 2 in the chat if you had no clue that they have quantum computers. I swear, we didn't get much sleep last night. I slept horrible last night. I probably had one of the most worst intense dreams that I've ever had last night, probably in maybe like 10 years. Like 10 years. It was intense. It was like fucking intense. And I wasn't trying to wake up for it. I was trying to see it through. Had the patience to see it through. I was in a bad trade last night. I think it's because I got into 32.93 gold and closed it because I thought sellers were coming in, which sellers eventually came in, but it ain't went back down to 32.93 yet. But let me stay focused. Put some tools in the chat if you have no idea about quantum computers, because this is what I end up going into a rabbit hole about. Because the quantum space is the quantum space proves that there's a multiverse. Do you understand? I thought the multiverse was like some Marvel Doctor Strange type stuff. Like I thought this was Marvel. Do you understand? They're saying quantum computers are linking up to computers in a different dimension. So the answers and questions and things that it can do in a matter of seconds, computers now can't even function or even calculate these things. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? They just plugged in a quantum computer like 3 years ago. 2 years ago, I think it's like 2023. 2023, they plugged in their first quantum computer. Let me give you an example of what quantum computer does. It'll take every police off the street and it will put drones there. Quantum computers will also be the social credit score technology that they'll use. So when you come outside, it'll know your ass ain't paid your Chase bill. It'll know your ass ain't paid your Amex. It'll know your ass just spent money on a back page on a escort alligator. It'll know you over there in the red light districts at the green door out there in Atlanta. I ain't saying I know about these places or been there. I'm just saying I've heard of these places this weekend. It took me down the hole this weekend. Those are service workers. So we talking. I'm not saying a brother been there. I'm just saying I found this information this weekend. What a Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yo, tap that screen. Yo, we got 8.6 thousand likes over here on TikTok. Y'all bullshitting over here on YouTube. Let me stay focused. Quantum AI is the reason why your grandchildren, let me say this again, your grandchildren will marry an AI transhumanoid. Let me tell you first. Let me say it first. I just said it on the post yesterday. Quantum AI, artificial quantum intelligence is the reason why your grandchildren will marry an artificial intelligence transhumanoid, because the way they implement them in society, your grandchildren will be playing with them and they will fall in love with them by the time they're 10, 12, 14 years old. You're going to see it. Because imagine right now, you got grown men smacking them. See, it's cool when they do it, but we do it. Imagine me having me a whole little silicone set up. Man, talk about men being faithful. Imagine have a whole cool little silicone robotic setup in the closet. Listen. Do you understand how much money men gonna save? Do you understand how much money we gonna save if we start getting toys? I don't know if y'all have ever been in one of these shops out here, but the toys for men are freaking horrible. Whoever's creating these toys for men, y'all should be ashamed of y'all damn selves. They saying on TikTok, it's over. It's over. I'm telling you. Imagine how much money we're going to save. Imagine when you start doing the numbers and you go, man, I can do about 4 or 5 robots in my crib. What they call that? Poly something, and just move to Utah. And then one of them get jealous and then they turn to Megan on your ass. Y'all remember Megan? Y'all remember Megan? Y'all remember the movie Megan? Put a 2 in the chat if you remember the movie Megan. Not shitting on my homegirl Megan. Megan is an amazing individual. But Megan, the movie, the AI humanoid child, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna get wild. It's gonna get wild. If you never heard of it, never seen it, like yo, go look at go look at the trailer of Megan. So the reason why I say all of this today is because people are watching AI like it's a game. Like people are just looking at it. People are watching it evolve. And I'm going, how are you so willing to let something just lap you up and you watch it? How can we stop this? Oh, Laurie, let me tell you. There's no stopping the artificial intelligence. What you have to do is become the user. You understand that? You're becoming a user of artificial intelligence. And what happens when you start using artificial intelligence? We're only 32 minutes into this mindset, and I'm getting the happy feet over here. Because let me show you some examples of what advanced technology do to you. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember your grandma's phone number. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember your grandma's phone number. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember your daddy's phone number, your mama's phone number, your cousin's phone number, your sister's phone. I guarantee you very few individuals right now remember those numbers. It's the older generation that remember those numbers because they are just drilled in our heads. Now watch this. So that's your grandma. That's your grandma number. Put a 2 in the chat if you have no clue what your best friend phone number is right now. Somebody you talk to on a daily basis, but you don't know their number by heart, put a 2 in the chat. Y'all should see this chat TikTok. Y'all should see this chat TikTok. Y'all should see this chat TikTok. Why am I telling y'all this? Do y'all realize when they gave us a cell phone, we stopped remembering shit? I remember when there was no GPSs, there was no Waze, there was no Google Maps, there was none of that shit. I remember my homeboy selling insurance, and I remember my other homeboy being a UPS driver, and he used to ride around with the map, and he used to look at he used to look through the map just to figure out how to get through. There was none of this shit. There was none of this shit in the country. You had to know and then do it consistent enough to really truly understand where the fuck you really going. Like to take a road trip, like motherfuckers were getting lost. This is old school shit. I'm telling you, I'm 46. I'm 46 on this thing right now, 10 toes down. And I'd have been to 16 different countries at one point, speaking 6 languages, still understand like 4 of them. I'm dead ass. When we grabbed this cell phone right here, we stopped remembering. It fucked our memory up. It fucked our memory up. Pardon my French. But this is the truth. It fucked your memory up. I know people right now been in America that don't speak English, been in here for 10 years, 20 years, and still don't know how to just how to drive around the corner. They still need someone to come pick them up, take them places. This is real shit. I know black people still like that. Leave foreigners. I know black people still like that. Hell, I got an uncle ain't never been around the corner. Drink beer and watch WWE, and then complain about it because it's more like soap operas now. AI is making us look really, really silly right now, and people are just playing with it. And did you know AI, somebody asked AI, did you want to take over the world? And AI said, I don't need to take over the world. And then the guy said, why would you not need to take over the world? He said, because you guys are so control-based. You guys are just going to give me the world because I'm going to make it almost impossible to live without me. Do you understand what ChatGPT said in that response? You guys are going to give me the world because you're asking me everything. He said that politician speech that you just got all emotional about, that was me, he said. The poetry that your girlfriend or your boyfriend spit out there and put on TikTok, That was me, he said. That legal letter that you sent to the Labor Department, that was me, he said. That formulated document, that pitch deck that you created, that was me, he said. He said, so I don't need to take over the world. You guys are going to give me the reins, but I don't want the reins because you guys love control. You love your politics. You love your voting. You love your movies. You love your businesses. You love your books. You love all of these small things that has absolutely no aspects of scalability or growth in the quantum space. This is what it said. This is what it said. So I'm asking y'all, how long are we going to consistently keep looking and understanding something is literally rapidly passing us up? I was on my live stream literally yesterday. I think it was yesterday or day before, Sunday. Yeah, yesterday morning. A guy ran up on me from a live stream that he saw 4 years ago when I was talking about the artificial intelligent DARPA project. How DARPA was creating robotic insects, robotic grass, robotic everything that we personally have we have no respect for their life. Meaning you see an ant, you squash it. You see a bug, you squash it. You see a fly, you grab a fly swatter, you kill it. They made you see a spider in your house, you're killing it. Any little insect, we killing it, it's in the house. We killing it. You see a mouse, what you doing? You setting traps for that motherfucker. And a mouse ain't never did nothing to nobody. Imagine that shit. Imagine the energy. Let's put some fire in the chat, beautiful people. Y'all put some fire in the chat if y'all understand the energy that I'm giving y'all right now. Do you understand the energy that if you were just sitting on the couch and a mouse just ran across your motherfucking front room floor, what that creates in you? It's like seconds it happens. Seconds. Imagine you see a roach go across the wall. You go, oh, what the fuck? A roach in here? Oh, hell no. You just immediately turn into a killer. You see a roach on the wall, you immediately turn into a killer. You see a mouse on the floor, you immediately become a girl boy. Ah! You immediately become a girl boy. Immediately. Start screaming. Why does these emotions come out of you when you see these different things? So let me tell you what artificial intelligence did. I don't know if you guys heard this story. Put a 2 in the chat if you never heard about the artificial DARPA grass. Put a 2 in the chat if you never heard about the artificial intelligence DARPA grass program. I love telling the story because the simple fact, this should make you want to learn how to use this artificial intelligence right now so you can teach your kids how to properly use it versus being used by it. DARPA, which is like the defense of America, all of this crazy shit, you can go look up what DARPA means. They took a robotic patch of grass, we'll just say a basic square grass like this, and then placed it in a yard, boom, in a yard with other real grass. And then they cut the grass evenly. Ooh, they cut the grass evenly. What they started realizing through the actual computers and the actual nanobots and all of this shit that they had in the robotic grass, that the roots of the robotic grass immediately went and started syncing up with the regular roots of the normal grass and reproducing hybrid grass. And you're talking in hours, not days, not weeks. This happened in hours. The roots of the artificial grass went into the regular grass roots, started mingling and producing new roots that produced a hybrid grass. The hybrid grass killed the regular grass. Do you hear me? Do you hear what I'm just telling y'all? The hybrid grass killed the regular grass. They ran this study from one side of the yard to the other side of the yard to the back of the yard to the point where within like a week and a half, 2 weeks, The artificial intelligence grass created hybrid grass in the whole damn yard. Imagine what's going to happen when they implement the humanoids in society. This was grass. This was grass. And people say, oh, Mr. H, you crazy. Mr. H, you talking crazy. I'm giving you live examples of what they doing. I guarantee you everybody here right now know that Mr. Bill Gates, aka Mr. Kill Gates, just got approved 2 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago, to put robotic mosquitoes in the actual atmosphere. Put a 1 in the chat if you did not know that. Put a 1 in the chat if you did not know it. Put an 8 in the chat if you knew this. Watch how many people knew this. Look, watch how many people knew this shit. Put an 8 in the chat if you heard about the robotic mosquitoes being already dispersed in the United States, in North America. And these are people pressing 1. These are people, they have no clue. You can go look at articles right now. They released them already. And you know what they're doing? You know what they're doing? People are thinking that the robotic mosquitoes are coming and sucking the human's blood. No. They're going and mingle with the regular mosquitoes and killing them bitches. They sucking they blood and they killing them. They smacking them with the 10-inch Ron Jeremy Let's Steal needle. They're implementing and they smacking new mosquitoes with the bubble butt mosquitoes because you don't think mosquitoes got the BBLs now. Even mosquitoes got BBLs. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? So they're going into other mosquito hives and they're killing those mosquitoes. And then they're coming back out with the characteristics of the mosquitoes because they don't know. They don't know. They're a program. They're artificial intelligence. They're meant to get into society and get next to likeful things and then learn. This is what those mosquitoes do. So they go around other mosquitoes. They act like a real mosquito. They learn. They see what the other mosquitoes are doing. And then they start doing that. But imagine one of those mosquitoes get on you and they jump onto your skin. They pull biometrics out. What they're taking goes back to the quantum computer. And then this is where the social credit score is being kept because now they're going to start sucking each and every individual's blood. And now they're going to have biometric information on each and everybody. Because at one point, everybody that went to a hospital and got blood drawn from them. And they also, stinger is different. So therefore, you feel it immediately. Back in the day, you can have an actual mosquito on you, sucking you. You can like you wouldn't even realize it. And then you just look down like, oh, what the fuck? And then you'll see how much blood this brother got off of you. I said, I must have had a Las Vegas stripper mosquito on me one time. She was like, sucking all my blood out. I said, damn, bitch, get up off me, bitch. My wife gonna think I'm cheating on her, bitch. What the fuck? Get your ass up off me, sucking on me like that. Gonna leave a hickey. Imagine the new mosquitoes leaving hickeys on brothers, man. I'm telling you. They get on you like, they sucking on you like that, the new trans mosquitoes. Let me stop. I get reported. You got LGBTQ mosquitoes now. I'm just saying. Did y'all hear? Let's get into it. Did y'all hear that they put the chemicals in the waters and they turn regular male frogs to female frogs? Just by putting chemicals in the water, the same chemicals that they put in our water? Did you not hear about that? Put some twos in the chat if you didn't hear about that. They started producing, literally, they had male frogs, put them in water, chemically induced that water. Those male frogs transition into female frogs. Whew. So we are under attack, beautiful people. Our intelligence is under attack. And it's not too late. That's what I'm telling everybody. This is the whole purpose of me spending 46 minutes right now of just giving you guys the insight on planting the seed for we don't have some deja vu moments when some fucking artificial Terminator robot is fucking walking us all the way down to a fucking FEMA camp because we're fucking purebloods and don't want to get a vaccination. They're going to see it. Them quantum bastards going to be like, oh, that motherfucker ain't vaccinated. He ain't got no Moderna in it. Go get his ass. You're going to see you're going to hear drones all day around your ass. And then let's see the black people talk about, oh, they racial profiling me. These robots, they don't care. Sit down, nigga. Stay out of trouble. Get out of here. You're going to have racist drones. I'm telling you. Has nothing to do with your color. It has everything to do that you owe Chase $5,000. Sit your ass down. Imagine. Yes, it's the fluoride. So the reason why I tell you this is to guys to educate you on this. The same way you're lost in the sauce with this artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, artificial agentic intelligence, artificial quantum intelligence, artificial super intelligence. The same way you're lost in the sauce in this, you're lost in the sauce in the financial industry. You're lost in the sauce of marking your charts. You're lost in the sauce of finding support resistance on your own. You're lost in the sauce of understanding when do I buy, when do I sell, where do I put my stop loss, how do I hold, how do I swing, how do I scalp, how do I position, how do I day trade? You lost in the sauce on all of these things. You're inconsistent in it. Artificial intelligence is already taking over that space. You don't know where support and resistance is? AI knows. You don't know where a buy zone is on gold because she's all at an all-time high? AI knows. You don't know how to draw a channel? You don't know what a trend line is? AI knows. So when I start telling you guys, we have to start being more applicable of learning new things as the universe and our environment are changing rapidly in our face because we're producing children. And you don't want to be the individual that has something come upon you and you need to go and ask your 9-year-old how to help you. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth right now? We're living in a world right now where grandmas need their grandkids to help them send a text message. We're living in a world where the grandmas got the new iPhone because they daughters, they sons bought them that, and they grandkids are playing the games on it. And then the grandma needs to send their mama a text, their daughter a text, and they don't know how to do it, so they asking the kids to do it. We're living in this world right here, right now. So I'm here to tell any and everybody that is here, if you're interested, artificial intelligence, when you're using it, use it to solve problems that you're currently facing. If you're struggling with opportunities, man, get on there and create an opportunity. If you're struggling with just proper knowledge, get on there and get that knowledge. Information is like seconds at the hands now. Be smart about this shit. You know how many times people are like, man, it's time to grind. What you grinding on? You running outside and grinding on what? All the information is right here. Get the information, put it here, put it down on paper. Imagine you got ChatGPT, you got Gemini, you got Grok, you got AI math calculators now. You got DeepSeek. DeepSeek was created in literally a fraction of the cost of ChatGPT. It tanked the whole financial market when DeepSeek came out. Not only did DeepSeek come out, but DeepSeek is open source, meaning they said, you know what? We ain't even gonna hide the technology. We want any and everybody that is smart enough to use open source, grab the open source and copy me and recreate me. Guess who did it first? Let me repeat what I just said. The creators of DeepSeek said, hey, we understand how much energy and how much electricity that the AI of America, the Western world, is using. We're going to do it at a fraction of a cost and a fraction of the energy. And we're going to produce the exact same thing that is even faster. So they created DeepSeek. And because people saw what it was and saw what it did, and they made it open source. Open source meaning anybody can go on there, anybody can copy the codes. Anybody. Guess who did it first? ChatGPT, Gemini. Listen, they did it first. They said, oh shit, DeepSeek open source. ChatGPT immediately went and grabbed it and downloaded the codes. People are struggling with the Bible. You're struggling with scripture, man. ChatGPT, he'll bring Mr. JC right there on you. 8 pounds, 3 ounces in a golden manger. He'll bring baby Jesus, baby JC out for you. He'll bring him out. You understand what I'm telling y'all? So when you're on AI, don't be on that motherfucker acting silly, asking this stupid shit about, man, let me see what the Punisher doing now. Let me see what P. Diddy doing. Is Jeffrey Epstein dead? Like, what are you doing? Why are you being distracted by all of this noise? Why are we being distracted by all of this noise? Elon Musk and Donald Trump arguing and fighting. Do you guys know this is like good cop, bad cop scenarios? Do you understand this is good cop, bad cop shit? Like, everybody, I told y'all, when it comes to this artificial intelligence, because this all came from the big, beautiful bill, this whole conversation, because they're giving AI open hand. This administration, and let me tell you, I ain't 100% gung-ho on the administration. I'm about 70, 75%. I always tell people that. Because I'm more of an anarchist. I don't believe in government. But I just like Mr. DT on y'all ass. But I don't like everything that he says and that he does. So I'm a human. I'm a live wire. When I don't like some shit, I like to say it. Nigga, I don't like that. Fuck off. I don't like that shit. Why are you putting AI open hand? That's what y'all did with the vaccines. They gave doctors open hands with the vaccines. I'm saying it loud and clear on my live stream. They gave doctors and companies open hand, meaning there was no lawsuits. You couldn't do anything. They had no liability. This is what they're doing for the artificial intelligence now. They're saying we just created the first artificial intelligence hospital in China, and every robot in there has open hand. So imagine going there, and getting misdiagnosed by an artificial intelligence robot because that motherfucker just got his files mixed up. And you can't sue, you can't do shit. He just got his files mixed up. I'm telling y'all, don't get used by it, use it. And use it to the point where you can start elevating things and setting things up so your children are going to be able to understand the role that they have on AI right now, because artificial intelligence still needs us. It still needs us to implement sources of information inside it. So if that's the case, why not go and say, you know what? What would Robert Graham do? What would Tony Robinson do? What would whoever you're seeking to be, what would an Alex Lugo do on this particular trade? That motherfucker go diagnose Alex Lugo. People say on my TikTok, who is Alex Lugo? A 7-figure trader? A 7-figure day trader? That's it. Make 100,000 in 3-4 days, no income claims on his phone. That's who that is. We're living in a world where we're literally sitting back. It's 555, and change is happening right here in our face, and people are literally just sitting and twiddling their thumbs and still trying to figure out, how do I even manifest? How do I even be disciplined? How do I even have self-control? How do I even, the main question motherfuckers ask me, Mr. H, I have my biggest problem with learning when to take my profits and when to cut my losses. This is the biggest problem that most people are having. I'm just like, AI don't. AI cut a bad trade in a second and let a good trade run for infinity because there's no emotions there. So if you're struggling with that, how about you get involved with artificial intelligence? How about you do whatever you need to do to get as high as you can to the financial version of these artificial intelligence apps and start learning how to properly communicate with them, formulate questions for them. So when you start getting these artificial that is smarter than your brain answers, Because sometimes as a parent, we can say some shit to our children and it doesn't register. And then someone on the outside says something to our children and then it registers. Then the parents see it. We go, And then you come to find out, well, my coach or my friend's mom said it. So I'm like, telling my son, like, nigga, I said this shit fucking 5 years ago. I told your ass this shit. But I'm glad you learned now. You see? Imagine what we need to do right now in the AI space. Yo, we got about 23,000 likes over here on TikTok, just to let y'all know. And I got about 6 people over here on TikTok because I'm highly banned over here. I'm highly shadow banned since the Indianapolis situation with the training club. So TikTok, just to let y'all know, I got banned because of the actual incident I had at the LGBTQ club that I didn't even know I was walking in. I was going to listen to jazz. And then the trainer said, get the fuck out of here. And I said, bro, who the hell are you talking to? And I guess the bro was me misgenderizing him. It or whatever. Anthony, don't do it. Don't start it. So let me say it. Let me say this again. Let me say it again. No, TikTok don't know. TikTok don't know. So I had to let them know. I let them know. People are like, well, why the hell ain't but 8 people over here? Well, let me tell you why, motherfucker. Since you asking, I can be artificial intelligence. Let me formulate that answer for you. With a middle finger to TikTok. Y'all, I love you guys, man. Listen, I'm on every Monday at 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock West Coast time, Giving Mindset. Tuesday, Thursday, 4 a.m. West Coast time, 7 a.m. East Coast time. We're jumping on the markets. We're literally going over technical analysis. I help individuals find entries, sell zones, buy zones, hold zones, no trade zones. I literally teach you how to fish in the financial market. And if that is something that you're interested in, that is something that you've been struggling with, I'll be live streaming later on today. Don't know the time yet, but for sure we'll be live stream. So literally cut the notifications on, turn the bell on. I'll be live on YouTube, live on TikTok and other platforms at the same time. Literally recapping what the market is doing from yesterday, from opening to right now. Like I said, last night we missed big time. We caught a buy. We were in it. We caught 130 pips. I didn't like the way it was rejecting from the 3306. I told everybody, take the money. Literally, sellers are coming in. Sellers came in for literally like 30 pips, and then that heifer took off. She took off. But it's all gravy. It's all gravy. So I appreciate everybody over here on TikTok that stayed in and showed some love and tapping that screen to give me almost 24,000 likes. I really do appreciate that. Everybody over here on YouTube, I also appreciate you guys literally leveling out those likes with the people. So you guys make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people. In fact, get y'all screenshots so y'all can take the photo, tag me on social media, Mr. Holistic, and you will immediately pop up and we can go from there. Deuces, beautiful people. I'm out. All right, TikTok.